All right. Here we go. Here we go. We had some rather interesting developments here in our bracket. So we actually managed to pull off the win here. And more than that, the other two guys with Galactic Legends Ray also lost in the first round somehow. Uh, so if we win this week and we move on to the championship, we won't have to worry about facing another Galactic Legends Ray. That said, since three of these four have Galactic Legends Ray, guaranteed one will win. Maybe it's our guy and we won't have to worry about possibly facing him. It might be one of these two. It could be both of these two. In which case we'll be up here. It becomes more of like a 50-50 chance. But right now it's looking pretty good. What's up, Rants? So having won that, now we can move on and we can really do some damage here. We are going to be going up against Qui-Gon Schmitz the second. He is repping Starforge Mandalore, and he's got a really good roster. He doesn't have any Galactic Legends, but he is really close to getting Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. He's really just missing a few relics here, and then getting these two up. Yes, this is the Darkest Dungeon, the Derpest Dungeon. He's really close to getting Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. However, he's not there yet. So, good news for us. Looks like good news for Moon as well, as his Night Sisters have already pulled off one victory. I have to get up at 2 a.m. tomorrow so that I can open at 3:30 a.m. for work. Oof, that is early, Rants. That sucks. About 2 weeks away. Yeah, probably something like that. The ladies always take care of business. Yeah. So he's got a pretty good roster. Obviously, we're going to have to deal with all that First Order goodness that he has. He's got a strong Gas, General Skywalker. He has a strong Padme. He's got good clones. He's got a good Shaak Ti. You know, it's a lot invested in First Order, obviously. And he's got a pretty good Sith Empire as well. We are faster than his Sith Empire, so that's a boon. Yeah, those Night Sisters are not to be underestimated. So we do have ourselves a mint board. There's been no penetration here just yet. Let's go ahead and scout out the north here. We'll see, of course, we got some Night Sisters and some different sort of configurations than normal. Willing to bet that we've got stuff that can take care of that, but we are going to have to be conscious of that. It could cause a problem. We've got nests embedded with some bounty hunters, and we've got some separatists up here. Yeah, we have a few options. I might opt. Well, I don't know how much that changes the plan of nesting it. We'd have to get through that first because they'll be under stealth. Yeah, I don't really like nesting that. But I'm sure we got something. What's up, Yog Bear? How is it going? We're going to start down here, of course, though. We've got an Empire team here with a Sith Trooper. We've got some Old Republic, and we have some Kira. So I think I'm actually going to go the safe route and just use Nest here. Let's go ahead and get that party started. Where is my nest? Here is my nest. So let's just jump straight into the action here. Let's put a stun on that guy. Well, no stun. That's fair. Let's do what we can here. Alright. We do want to just keep hammering on that guy. Get that Wookiee down. Come on. Alright, here we go. Get the Wookiee down. Let's get the Kira Nest down. I always say Kira Nest. Kira Nest, Kira Nest, Kira Nest. It's not Kira Nest. I have Nest. They have Kira. It's time to get this Kira down. Kira's gone, and now it is literally just cleanup. Do you think Keanu Reeves would be a good Revan? So with Keanu Reeves, I can't ever get past Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. So I don't know. I don't know on that one because for me, it's always going to be Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and like, you know, Bill and Revan's Excellent Adventure just doesn't have the same ring to it. I really like that casting, but awkward. All right, I think we're just gonna roll Empire here. No real need to get fancy. I'm pretty sure I've got the goods right here. So we're gonna fracture the shit out of that guy. Going to spike some turn meter here. Let's go for some stuns. Ooh, triple the stun, triple the fun. Let us. There we go. Throw that up on him. Get shock over there. That wasn't nice. You can slowly roll there, sir. Sir? Getting out of hand. I have to ask you to step back. Boom! Alright, now it's just the big fat Wookiee. Let's try and drag this out and try and get some banners back. If we can. This should be fine. Okay. Yeah, there we go. 54 banners. I feel like that's a pretty good one there. So now we've got this Empire team. It's an interesting one. Because that guy is Relic 6. That's pretty thick. But even then, I'm right now what I'm leaning towards to get through this is going to be probably some Rex and Arc and Ahsoka is kind of where I'm leaning. I don't know if anybody in chat wants to try and talk me out of that, but my thought here is they don't have anything that's going to dispel, so we can just get Rex to do tenacity up and then sound it terrible. What? Sound it terrible. Hi! What's up, Battle? What do you mean sound it terrible? Can you not hear me? Sound is terrible. Is it volume or... Sound is terrible in what way? Alright. Sound is really crackling. Does anybody else hear a crackling? Okay, let's all ignore Mo. Hashtag ignore Mo. No crack. Okay. So I think that's the plan, though. What do y'all think about? What do y'all think about this? Where'd Ahsoka go? What do y'all think about this? All right, F5. Refresh. Because my thought process here is that we'll have tenacity up, and she also can dispel any debuffs that land, and then both of them can dispel the taunt so that we can get to somebody else. I'm thinking EP first. F5's in chat. What do y'all think? I mean, that's a good plan. I've lost my audience. I think it's a good plan. I'm going in with it. If we lose, we lose. It's all in the name of fun, anyways. Right? Oof. That was not much damage there. But the good news is, again, alright, so we're through all that protection. We want to be a little careful. Some of that damage coming through is kind of hot. Uh-oh, we've lost tenacity up. And that was a bad ability block. But the big threat is now gone. Let's see if we can get some tenacity up back. There we go. I know we have the Rexolate, but I really didn't want them to get any more. And here we go. Alright. So 52 banners, not bad, not great. But 52 banners. Let's see what's in the back. Uh-huh. Yeah, I had a feeling that he was playing a little peekaboo back here, which is why I was avoiding using my bigger teams. So he was playing a little bit of peekaboo. So now we have to decide how best to split up our offense. So with these two, my kind of thought process, my kind of options, I'm guessing are going to be Jedi Knight Revan and Padme. I don't know. I don't love mirror matches, but has anybody done Jedi Knight versus Padme in 3v3? I know Jedi Knight Revan can hard counter Padme in 5v5. But that's like with the Master's training, and that's, with the Bastila giving buffs to Yoda as well. 14 times to Padme. Oh, geez. All right. That's a lot to go through. Spoiler alert. And then, of course, the other thing is we definitely want to get through this. All this stuff up here. That's a pretty stout defense. Like, I'm glad we didn't really waste anything particularly good getting through here. The other thing that we're looking for is some place to do a gas solo. So, I don't know, do you think gas can solo First Order? Even a high relic First Order team? Get a drink while we deliberate. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm kind of thinking that Gas will get a stun, or Gas will get a crit off and stop that. But you know, I think his Kylo might actually outspeed my Gas. Yeah, he's actually faster. Well, the problem is my other clones are on defense, and we just used Rex and the rest of the 501st. That's true. He does dispel when he is crit. No, we just used Ahsoka. He does dispel when he is crit. Oh. They won't do enough damage. Because I kind of feel like that right there would probably be the best place. Malik's on defense. And also, you don't want a Malik solo these two because his life drain won't drain him. And don't forget, we also still have all this to worry about as well. When he gets 3 stacks, he's fine. Malik's on defense. I went back and forth as to whether or not I wanted to stick these guys on defense, but at the end of the day, my Sith Empire is faster than his Sith Empire, and in the past, it's always really worked out well. So I did kind of want to do that. We could always work on top here. Trying to think of what I have available. We've got Traya Trio for something. I'm thinking maybe... Let's take a look at these Night Sisters and see how scary they are. 210 plus the leadership. Is it undispellable? I thought it was just irresistible. I don't think it's undispellable. Yeah. The Night Sister zombie's not particularly fast and doesn't have a lot of health. What have you got? Okay. Thinking what I'm going to do here is the old Wampa special. That's what I'm leaning towards this. We like to do this on my channel. It usually serves us well. Plus, we need to win a battle with the Wampa anyways. The Wampa special. Alright, let's do it. Gonna get our Wampin started. I'm gonna keep Wampa-ing it up. Alright. We want to go ahead and heal. Now we want to, well, we didn't get what we really wanted. Dang. Can we get some counterattacks or something? Do we get counterattacks with this team? I feel like we should. I don't know. Alright, so there's one. Oh yeah, so there's a counterattack. And now she's gone, and now we're pretty much, let's power him up. Little heal. A little power up there. Alright. Work on just some recovery. Okay. basically just cycling through on his AoE now. And this is why you really want to mod your zombies for health, because you don't want Wampa doing this. If Wampa can go through here and just start one-shotting your guy, it's no good for you. It's no good. Because Wampa can just do that for full banners. Yeah, this was me getting the Wampa. In fact, let's go get it, and let's go put it on, because we do love ourselves some Wampa. We also got this from Vader getting a kill, so that's good. Alright, I want to go and equip that right quick. Profile. Where's our Wamps? I love Wampa. I wish he was more useful in the game. Boom. Nice. Okay. Let's head back in. Look at that. We're so close. We're getting so close. Yep. I'm not opposed to spending money in a game when I really like it and I'm really invested in it. Let's check speed on these guys. So, not bad, not great, but not bad. Not a whole lot of health there on this Daka. This is going to be... Yeah, that's a pretty fast spirit, but kind of weak as well. No, it's weird. In this game, in community, spending money is considered dirty. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and spend $300 for a character, but if you're willing to spend money in games and you have the money to spend, the Hyperdrive bundle actually is a really good deal because you get all the shit that's in there already, which is already worth it. But then they also give you a whole bunch of achievements to go with it that give a whole bunch more stuff too. Yeah, exactly. The best value for money pretty much ever, and it was pretty fantastic. So yeah, no regrets getting the Hyperdrive bundle at all. I'll have to read all that later. Yeah. So for this team, I'm wondering if Old Ben and these two droids could take care of that with exposes. I don't know. What do y'all think of that? My bounty hunters aren't that great. My bounty hunters are not that great, I don't think. I don't know that they're going to make it through all that. I'm thinking maybe Traya for this and just annihilate Nest. And that's one less pest to worry about. Yeah. The one thing I like is there's no tank, so I can go straight after Daka. The only real worry would be Spirit here getting loose. They'll be at 286. And they'll probably hit pretty hard and get some stuns out pretty quickly. And I don't think I beat 286 with either of these guys. Yeah, 268. And 251. So I don't get out in front of that too well. But we could Traya it, or we could Traya the Nest. If we don't Traya the Nest, yeah, I'm really starting to wonder if we have what we need to full clear. So the problem with him is that they're not going to get fast enough. They can't get faster than that spirit. We could also try some Old Republic, maybe, but I don't know that they're going to survive that first opening hit. I don't think he's fast enough. Yeah, he wouldn't be fast enough to get out in front of that spirit either. Yeah, Watt's on defense. Watt is on defense with our own Night Sisters, a team that has done very good work for us, as we've seen in several of the defense and review streams. I mean, one thing that I like about trying the old bin with droids here, um, none of the droids are particularly squishy, so I don't think a G12 Spirit's going to one shot them. The exposals will take care of it. There's not a whole lot here to have to go through. And I think once they take control, they can keep control. And then C3PO and R2D2 will start off with buffs, which should slow down Asajj. I know Asajj will rip off those buffs pretty quickly, but I don't know. Yeah, she's also going to be faster than Old Ben, though. So maybe I don't like that. Decisions. He went pretty heavy. But he went heavy in a way that didn't really pull from too many of his top teams. I'd say pretty much the biggest team that he put on defense is this one. Okay. Have a good charge. We could do Darkest Dungeon. I mean, we still have CLS that we could do. And I know that would carve through it. But I was kind of planning on using CLS for this team. Because I think CLS is going to be needed for this team. It's also a super fast Rex. Not quite as fast as the other one that we went up against. Yeah, I think CLS is going to have to be for this. Otherwise, we're not getting through that. Decisions. One thing I like about 3v3 is it's a lot more of a puzzle. So you have a lot more pieces to the puzzle, and you're just trying to figure out how they fit together in a winning pattern. And it's quite worrying. Part of me is also wondering maybe Kira lead with these two. Because then they'll have more crit chance. Whenever they score a crit hit, they'll be regenerating protection. We'll have crit avoidance on Zalbar, offense stacking on the other one. The only problem there is going to be like banner efficiency, but I don't know, maybe. a lot of stuns on that team, which is what has me more worried. The other thing is, I know that I have to go through this because I need to get here. I need to get the ships. That's 3 there, and then try as heavy as we can down there. If I wind up having to use my top teams, I won't be able to get through here. But if I can carve as much as I can, then it still puts as much strain on him as possible to clear. And I feel like he's going to struggle against my defense. But I'm also struggling against his. How fast are these bounty hunters? Decent speed, but kind of low health. I wish I had more to take advantage of that. Not particularly fast, also low health. Oh, you have a fast, high potency nest. That's interesting. They just want to get days out early. So a fast, high potency nest. They want to be able to get out quickly, plop down some stuff, and just eat you alive, is what they really want to do. We are struggling with this decision, I know. I know. I know if I make the wrong decision that in any of these places, the rest of it will crumble. That's true. Django's Burning does have the same sort of thing. One reason I'm considering taking Trey against this is that'll just cleanse the Burning or anything anyways. Plus, they don't rely on out of turn attacks. So can we do it without you? Without those 6? We've got this team, which deals with a lot of exposes. I'm thinking maybe this team against that Newt team. Because I feel like we're going to be able to do that. 260. 275. Pretty fast. He's got good modding. Of course, you're slow, but you're supposed to be slow. A little bit of crit avoidance. I feel like there's not enough action going on right now. I need to make a decision here. There's nothing down here. Sorry, this is becoming a very drag down stream. You know, we could split CLS. In some manner. I'm not really sure what this gains over this, though. This is one of those where I have certain characters that I just wish were faster or his characters were slower. Let's take another look here at what I would have to be going through. I think I'm going to go ahead and try this. Because I feel like maybe we can get some stuns and try and shut them down with some ability blocks and some of that stuff. They're going to go first, and that's the worry, but the hope here would be that it's not catastrophic. And if it's catastrophic, then it's catastrophic. And as we start losing resources, that's just that much more at the bottom that we're not going to be able to. Oh, well, that was ideal. Huh. All right. That was also ideal. Oh, and that wasn't. But that's okay. Get some burning out here. Alright, now he can tank. There. Okay. Start working on the biggest threat. I forgot about one other thing about this particular team is old Bentley gives a whole bunch of evasion. Which helps. Is there any way to regain? I don't think so. Okay. So 51. So we got through that. Alright. Getting through that makes me feel a lot better about other stuff, I think. I'm still not quite sure what to do here, because it's one of those teams that I'm not particularly scared of, but at the same time, I know you can't ignore that new lead, and you can't ignore extortion. But I also feel like Traya would be kind of overkill. And I feel like Traya is better served here. Even though it's not the strongest nest in the world, I feel like having the cleansing debuffs and all that stuff, I feel like will be useful here. They're going to go first a lot. But hopefully we can just start to do stuff. We want to probably... Let's shut down Nest for now. Alright. Start working down some of these guys. That helps. Fet gone. Just gonna go ahead and 2 Fet gone it for now. Because we can just slow bird Nest. Nest isn't really much of a concern. And we'll just kill her on an Annihilate. Or we'll kill her on... okay. Or we'll kill her now. Alright. So that happened. That was neat. Alright. So now... Apparently Zion has Annihilation now. Who knew? Yeah. So that happened. Do you think bounty hunters could get through this? I don't know. I mean, there's not a lot of damage on there. My Bossk has high tenacity. I think he's the fastest at 275. And my Bossk is 273. So actually, he would go first, but he's going to stealth everyone first. But then as the battle gets going, Dengar will prevent them from stealthing. I don't know. I mean, we can always try it. And extortion's obviously going to be a worry. And he is Zetaed, so all those debuffs are going to be kind of nasty. Yeah, Boba's Execute could be nice. Dengar prevents the stealthing. And it's one of our better teams that isn't... that we're not trying to save for down south. Let's go ahead and give it a go. Let's see what happens here. Now the question is, do we try to pay the man? Yeah, there's that. Let's just do a couple basics here. Oh, now we have extortion on everybody. It's not ideal. Alright, so now... Oof. Okay. Oof. I think we're going to run into some issues with stuns and stealths and stuff. Wow, they're getting super fast even without me paying the taxes. That does seem to be getting really problematic. Ah, cool. Dengar went under his help at some point. Okay. But we are quickly losing health. I think they get that passive is out there. Oh. Shock is not good here. Ooh, Shock was really not good there. He's no longer under stealth. I think we're gonna need to pull out here. Okay. Alright. Are we gonna get another turn? Yeah, we are. Okay. We didn't make any progress with that, but that's fine. That's okay. I thought it was when you pay extortion that they get faster. Oh, well, there you go. Enemies with extortion have negative 30% speed and offense. Oh yeah, plus speed and potency for each enemy with extortion. What's the buff that they get when you pay the extortion? Is that gonna be up here? Profit. Oh, crit chance and crit damage. I had that backwards. Yeah, speed's removed as well. It's a not fun team. Truly. Alright. So Plan B. I don't really have. I don't have a good plan B. Uh. Uh. So that was our first no good moment. And because that didn't work, I feel like we're not going to be able to clear the board at this point. So I think the team that we're just not going to attack is going to be this one, which frees up either Padme or... Yeah, let's free up Padme and let's just wipe this thing out with Padme. And we'll just won't even attempt his Padme team. Oh, there they went. That was super fun. I don't even know why I tried that. Okay. 34, so Max Banner's on a second go. That's fine. So now let's go ahead and try and gas this. Alright, somebody crit. There we go. Ooh, that actually hit pretty big. That hit pretty big. But we got the job done. Alright, let's go ahead and CLS this. Bloop, bloop, bloop. We are going to take out that guy. Oof. Can I get a turn, please? No? Shoot. There we go. So there's no tech on the board. That's something at least. Go ahead and do this to boost some damage. Careful on... There we go. Alright. There we go. One of my coworkers' last name is Manley, and he said if I ever have another kid, I'm going to name him Schlong. Okay. Thank you for that, Rants. Alright. Take this out with our tried and true... This. See if we can push back turn meter. We cannot. Go. ready for the next mark. Okay. Now let's just try and rebuild some lost banners. Looks like we might be losing some. Okay. Yeah. 53 banners there. So we're going to, because we know that we're not going to have anything to beat this because we lost the one. None of this stuff beats Padme, but we're not going to put any attacks on it because we don't want him to necessarily know for certain that we can't beat it. And we are just going to rely on our defense to hopefully slow him down and get a stop somewhere. For now, let's go after whatever this team is. You Galactic Republic. Okay. I'm just going to go in with this. It's not very often that I get a Chimera squad. So what do we have here? Soldier, Spy. We'll just do this. Let's see if we can knock out Spy now. Not quite yet. However, that gets him. And that gets him. Now the question is... let's go ahead and feed back some of that. And boom. Done. 68 banners. That's how you do ships. Alright, so that's going to be our GAC. That is where we are going to leave off with it. Couldn't get the full clear, but I do believe in my defense. As y'all know, if you've been watching my channel, I do a defensive review after every bracket. We've been crafting this defense together, seeing what works and what doesn't. And I feel pretty good that based on past results, it should get some pretty good holds. Certainly the pressure is on him because he can't ignore either of these front zones. And he's probably, so the one loss does give a little bit of wiggle room, but not much. And beyond that one loss, everything else was pretty high banners. Plus the ship battle was pretty high banners. So I do feel like the pressure will be on him to perform, and he more or less needs a full clear. And of course, if he gets a full clear, he's going to get the win. If he doesn't get the full clear, I don't think he wins. So the pressure is still on. And he's not going to have Padme to help him clear on offense. So the bad news is we can't get through his Padme. The good news is he doesn't have Padme for him. So I'm going to go ahead and end stream now, I believe. And I will be back with more GAC in 2 days. And tomorrow I think we're going to do another Dungeons and Dragons segment. So anybody who's been enjoying that, feel free to come out and enjoy us there. I've only got 2 viewers right now, so I'm not going to worry about rating anyone. The Wampa there is certainly going to be a factor in that. Let's go ahead and claim that. Okay. So we are also under 2,000 away from Kyber. If we win, we get Kyber. If we don't, well, we've got these two that we're going to be getting pretty quickly, I feel. We have to clear 3 territories next time. If we win this one and we don't get a Galactic Legends Ray, next round we should be able to at least clear 3. Hopefully. But we should also be getting that one as well. So those 3 things plus just performing, I'm pretty sure that we've got Kyber locked in. So, all right, thanks for hanging out with me, Battle and Rants, and I will see y'all next time. Have a good one.